What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Controlled Chaos, the show that is all fun, no politics. Today, we are joined by three of my absolute favorite guests. We have Brad Williams and Justine Marino and Justin Martindale. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hey guys, I'm just out here on the Golden Gate Bridge breaking quarantine because I'm a rebel.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I do want everyone to know, before the show started, we were just talking about how everyone got prepared for the show. Brad, you want to tell everybody how you said you got prepared?
Oh my God! Now we gotta do this. Okay, sure. I'll go for the joke. I said that I got prepared by first I jerked off and then I watched my baby, not at the same time. And here's the thing, and also now that I say it again, I gotta go watch the baby sounds like a weird slang, like I'm gonna go jerk off. Like, hey guys.
Yeah, let's make that trend.
Yeah.
Brad, it's not sexual at all. That's just how much you like being a father.
That's what they all say, Josh. That's what they all say.
I love it.
And one more thing, I'm super excited, by the way, Justin and Justine, they have a new show out on E. If you guys aren't watching, it's called The Funny Dance Show. And Brad has an episode coming up in 2 weeks. The show is super funny, guys.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's been
We had a
really
good
great
time.
to watch.
We had fun. And Brad's episode is so good. I'm not going to give anything away, but he definitely watches the baby, if you know what I mean.
Oh, right.
Yeah, man. And
right,
my partner on the Funny Dance Show is my heterosexual life mate, Adam Ray. So I watch the baby a few times a day. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
He's a good-looking man.
Let's get you started on the board. Gauge, will you put it up for me? And Brad, since you've been watching the baby all day, we'll let you pick first.
All
You
right.
can pick the question between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Which question do you want to see first, man?
How about the times I watched the baby today? Let's go with number 2.
Ew.
Yeah.
God, I need to watch the baby more.
Number 2. So, guys, you've seen these people, these idiots, licking
Yes.
toilet seats, right?
Yes, she's got it, by the way.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Here is my question for you guys. You ready? Here's my question. What type of social media challenge would you like to see these influencers do next?
Mm.
Would you like to see them do the I Think I Can Fly challenge, where they all jump out of their windows?
Mm.
Oh.
Look at that.
Would you like to see the butter challenge, where how many sticks of butters they can eat at once?
Justine wants that one.
Oh,
I do.
Wow.
Oh, I used to be fat.
Is it vegan? If it's vegan butter, Justine's in.
Would you
Wow.
follow that hole, by the way? Would you like to see the blindfold challenge, where they have to cross a freeway blindfolded?
Yes. Yes.
Or the punch yourself in the face challenge?
Ooh.
Mm.
Which
That's in a boxing match.
Yeah.
That man does that.
Brad,
That man does that professionally.
Like you should know how that works.
Yeah. Like if I did it, okay, that's understandable. Little arms, you don't know where they're going. But he's a professional boxer.
Brad, we'll start with you, man. Which one would you like to see these influencers do next? Which one?
I mean, I would say the I Think I Can Fly challenge, but I think R. Kelly's name has been dragged through the mud enough.
I was gonna say, good call.
Yeah.
I think the worst possible thing. See, death is not the worst possible thing for these social media influencers, because then they know they'll be trending. You know, so their last thought right before they die would be like, oh my God, I'm gonna be number 1 on TikTok. So I would go with their worst possible fear. And these social media influencers are so vain, they're so vapid, that their worst fear would be to be fat. So I would go butter challenge all day.
Oh, I love that. Okay. Justin, what do you think, man?
You know, during this time of quarantine, I've had a lot of time to think about these things on my own. What's that, Miss Lemon?
You need a boyfriend.
Yeah, Miss Lemon told me I'm gonna go full on Sandra Bullock Bird Box minus the canoe challenge, blindfolded across traffic. Because that's what I want. I want it to be unexpected and painful.
I like that a lot.
I love that.
Justine, what do you think?
You know, Justin kind of blew up my answer already. I used to be fat. I love watching people eat butter because I don't eat dairy myself. And I think there would be an added hell for these influencers in that I doubt most of them eat dairy. So to see them eat many sticks of butter on top of getting fat, that's what I want to see. These
I know you too well.
You do. You know me. We used to live together, so.
I will tell you, I've never seen anyone deep throat a stick of butter like that woman.
Mm.
It's so.
You never saw me around a Klondike bar. You know what I mean?
I would say that.
Is that what you call him now? Is that what you?
Oh, that is a horrible slang that we have to invent.
Hey, Justine. Justine, what would you do for a Klondike bar right now?
Oh my God. Well, like I said, I don't eat dairy anymore, but back in the day, I would suck dick for a Klondike bar, man.
Jesus.
She went right there. She
did. She was like, maybe make my bed. No.
Yeah. She didn't even go like, all right,
guys,
I'll give him a little under the shirt action.
Mm-hmm.
No, right to in
gotta
down the
get
throat.
it faster now.
I flip my bean with a baby in my arm. Justine.
Guys,
Role
I
model.
thoroughly enjoy all of your answers, but I have to tell you, Justine, hearkening back to the days of her early friends being Courtney Cox, I enjoy that answer very much. Justine, the first bell goes to you. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Congratulations. So, guys, I just want you to know we're keeping track of who wins these questions, and at the end, the winner gets a roll of toilet paper from my house.
Oh my God.
I will be sending out
that.
toilet paper, everybody.
That's amazing.
I need that because right now I'm just using my shower. That's it.
Oh my God.
I bought coffee filters.
Yeah.
Coffee
you
filters.
bought coffee filters? Yeah. Yeah. I had to learn how to walk on my hands. So now I just walk on my hands in the shower. And that just cleans me right out. It's actually refreshing.
Justine, you're up next.
Ooh.
Which number question would you like to answer?
How many are there? 6?
There's 6.
Yeah.
We've already done 2. Guys, look at this giant roll of toilet paper.
Oh my God. You could take so many poops with that. I'm coming for it.
What if I won it and just set it on fire?
This is the kind of money. That's rapper money right there. Like toilet paper on fire.
Yeah.
And you were shocked by what Justine would do for a Klondike bar.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't even want to know.
I'd aggressively bottom for toilet paper. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like some deep state, the 9th level of Pornhub stuff that Justine would do.
There is going to be after this a toilet paper a category on Pornhub.
Absolutely.
There's gotta be.
I think there already is one.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
last time I checked,
it's called German porn.
Justine, pick a number for me. Pick a number.
Let's go 6. I'm going 6.
6. Okay. 6. Here we go. If the coronavirus was a person, what do you think it would look like? We'll show you 4 choices. Here's choice number A.
Oh my God.
B.
Oh, yeah.
C.
Peter.
Wait.
Or D.
Oh my God.
If the coronavirus was a person, let's show you again. Would it be A,
Okay.
B, C, or D? Justine,
right.
which one do you think?
Okay, so I'm going to go D immediately because the coronavirus was named because I think corona means crown and it looks like a crown. And that looks like a fucking queen right there. That woman.
Yeah.
Royalty. And that is what the coronavirus looks like. Just mouth open, droplets spewing everywhere.
Yeah.
She's coming for you.
Yeah.
All right.
Justin, what do you think?
I mean, I'm with Justine on this one because the symptom this is giving me all the symptoms. It's giving me chills, it's giving me fever, it's giving me sweat, this like delusional clown with a prolapsed asshole for a mouth. This woman, question mark, is definitely shitting herself. So I'm going with D.
God.
Yeah.
By the way, Justin, they had to cancel their most recent tour, but prolapsed asshole, when they go back on the road, I am seeing them.
I know. Have you heard the song Rosebud? It's so good.
It's so good.
Brad, who are you picking? A, B, C, or D, my friend?
See, now you have to look at who the coronavirus really affects. It goes after one of the main targets that it affects is old people. It goes after the elderly. So I would have to go with number 3 because that guy, that guy looks like a guy that knocks on your grandmother's door, says, I have some special soil that will help your roses grow, and then just dumps a pile of dirt on her front lawn.
Yeah, he looks like every guy from 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh my God, that is so accurate.
No, it's really good. It's really good soil. It's good. Comes straight. It grows. Everything grows.
His biggest accomplishment is his high school ring.
If there you go, zoom in. Wow, this show has the greatest technology and the worst technology at the same time. Congratulations. But if you're wondering why, I was so specific about a guy selling soil and then dumping dirt, that actually happened to my grandmother.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Not recently. She's been dead for 10 years. But when she was alive.
Were you masturbating?
Yeah.
Were you watching the baby?
Yes, I was watching the baby. Even then I was watching the baby.
By the way, I have to tell you, as someone who's nicknamed a penis before, the baby, not a good nickname for you.
No. Do you want to put the baby in your mouth? No.
Change the baby, feed the baby.
What about the toddler?
No.
The toddler's more safe, right?
Guys, I have to tell you, again, all 3 of your answers fantastic, but Justin, I have to tell you, the way you broke down the coronavirus and how it affected you really spoke to me. So far, Justin and Justine, you guys both have won, and you're one step closer to this giant roll of toilet paper.
Ooh,
Who close. Has not picked a number yet?
Justin.
Me.
Justin, pick away.
4.
4.
Because that's how many more months we have in quarantine.
Here's your question. Which one of these headlines is not an actual headline from Florida?
Oh, no.
This is the hardest game ever.
I'm so sorry.
Number 1, Florida man steals bees because he thought they were abandoned.
Sure.
B, Florida man wanders naked through the neighborhood holding cooking oil. Erection, says he's aroused by rain.
Damn.
C, Florida man proudly claims he's the first ever man to vape semen.
Same.
And D, Florida man found naked on the street looking for his cat and milk.
God, it's not from Florida.
Wow.
So, Justin, which one of these is not a real headline from Florida? It all seems pretty realistic.
I mean, they all do. I'm going to go... Vaping semen seems a little extreme.
Hey, listen, man, the Olympics got canceled, so this might be a sport.
I know, but see, when I think of Florida, I think of like mental illness and like questions and be like there always has to be like they have to be holding something. So the cooking oil boner aroused by rain, he has to let people know that. Naked, confused, looking for cat and milk, and then what's the other one?
The bees.
Bees, confusion. Where do they go?
Right.
So I'm gonna go C, and I'm also in doubt. So when in doubt, go C. Florida man proudly claims he's first ever man to vape semen. That just seems very like, no.
Okay. Brad, what do you think?
Well, this is very, very difficult because whenever you start out a sentence, Florida man, you're like, it could literally be anything, and I would absolutely believe it. There's nothing that would make you not believe it. But now the devil is in the details, my friend.
Yeah.
And that is why I have to go with, I don't think D is a real headline. Florida man found naked on the street looking for his cat and milk, because of the words for his cat, which would mean he owns something. That's not Florida. They don't own, they rent, motherfuckers. So I'm going to go with D, because the fact that he owns something is a clear giveaway. It's not real.
All right. Justine?
All right. I mean, I was kind of going to take Justin's lead because he actually, not a lot of people know this, was born in Florida.
How dare you! Uncontrolled chaos! What's that, Miss Lemon? Kill Justine.
Justin came from Florida? I thought he
Shut
came
up,
from
Brad.
a Gaga wet
This is a hate crime.
He said this is a hate crime.
But I have to go with A just because it's the most tame, the bees one, and people from Florida do the craziest shit. So I'm going A. I think all that other weird shit. I think someone vaped jizz. I think someone was looking for their cat, and I think someone was naked running around with Crisco. All of that happened. I think the bees did not.
But also,
Justin?
Where are the Florida women represented? Like, are they all just normal? Am I a Florida woman?
Wow.
I like how
that would be.
You did the hair. I like it.
That is a fantastic new game show that's going to be hosted by Ben Glebe. Am I a Florida woman? Shout out to Ben Glebe.
Oh, Ben.
Oh.
Guys, I have to tell you, I love all your answers, but the correct answer is D.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
D. Yeah, I wrote that last night after I smoked a whole joint.
And you ate all those mushrooms.
Yeah, it was an interesting evening.
And he vaped semen, apparently.
But Brad, we are all now tied for this fancy roll of toilet paper. Guys, let's move on to our top 3 lists.
Okay.
So this is new for the show. I am asking you what your top 3 of a certain category would be. And so let's start right away. Let's put up the first one. Guys, tell me, last week we did the top 3 names for vagina. The week before we did the top 3 names for penis. Today we will do the top 3 slang names for a scrotum.
Okay.
Brad, why don't you start us off? Your top 3 slang names for scrotum.
Do I give you all 3 or just one?
All 3.
All 3. All right. Number 1, I love the word gonads. Gonads is solid. It sounds like a character from Dragon Ball Z. And I'm a fan of gonads. Number 2, I grew up in Southern California, large Latino influence, so I gotta go with cojones.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Gotta go with cojones because it might be the only slang term that means something good. You know, cojones.
Yeah.
And Number 3, and I think this is the most popular, and I'm sorry if this sounds very hack, but my favorite nickname for a scrotum, the Bobby Lees. Yep. We've all heard that phrase 1,000 times. Someone got kicked in the Bobby Lees.
We've all seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah, we have.
By the way,
Yes, we have.
Fun. This is just a random poll. Is there anyone on this show who has not seen Bobby Lee's scrotum? Anybody?
Mm-mm.
No.
All right,
No.
there you go.
We've all seen it.
We've all seen it.
I know.
And it is spectacular.
When I first saw it, I thought it was like a piece of bubble gum under a table.
Yeah. but a piece of black bubble gum. It's dark.
Yeah, it's so weird, so miscolored.
Yeah, it's like I always thought like a good name for a band would be Jet Black Sack because that's what he's got. Justine, what are your 3 favorite nicknames for a scrotum?
I'm so glad you asked. I would have to go with the Nuggets. Nuggets number 1, just because it's cute.
Yeah.
It's not, it doesn't sound like it's going to be as, they can be a little droopy. Nuggets feels like they're still young and youthful, and that's the kind of nuts I want to see. Next up, I would say
they come in a Happy Meal, right?
Yeah.
They do, exactly. You get me. You get my brand now. Next, I want to go. This is something I heard once: brass clankers, and it's stuck with me forever. So
brass clankers,
brass clankers. So that one's just
like
blowing my mind alone. And number 3, just because I love the jokes, I gotta go with D's nuts.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
These nuts always good.
It's always
my son's very happy you picked these nuts.
Oh, good. Oh, you're welcome, Jake.
Justin, what do you think, man?
Well, as someone who fancies scrotum, I mean, right off the bat, I'm gonna go. I love nutsack. I just think it's just so weird. Oh, it kicked me in the nutsack. It's like it's bro-y enough. It's very bro-y enough. It's very hacky sack, something like that.
Justin.
Yeah.
Can I predict number 2?
Sure.
Your second favorite slang word for scrotum is lunch.
Only delivery and pickup now. Yeah. There was a time. No, times have changed. Close. The second one could be a lunch item, and that is huevos.
Huevos. Good one.
You went with cojones, and I was like, huevos. Like, that's a good one. And then the third one is also could be I just think this has always been weird. Justine, you're from Denver, Colorado. So
I am.
Like mountain oysters. Like I always thought that was so fucking Rocky Mountain, whatever it was, mountain oysters. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What? Because then I always think of like those really big, massive trucks with dudes with small dicks driving them with those like bull nuts at the back of the truck hanging down.
Oh yeah.
By the way,
hey,
Justin,
do you know what I ate the other day?
Not mountain oysters.
Even worse, I ate it at a Thai place here for my Facebook show, The Weird Show. I ate bull penis soup, and it wasn't fried. It was just bull dick.
No,
that's so Joe Rogan of you.
Wow.
It was chewy, but not tasty.
Okay.
I was upset at how much I liked it.
Yeah, did you at least get a Klondike bar afterward?
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna go to our outside judge on this one. Jacob Wolf, who wins this one?
I will say I'm a little disappointed nobody said Family Jewels.
Family Jewels were left out.
That's probably my favorite.
Because none of us are rich.
We haven't worked in weeks.
I know.
Yeah.
Which one do you like, buddy? Are you partial to D's Nuts?
These nuts just makes me laugh.
Jacob Wolf has picked a D's Nuts winner. Justine, congratulations. We're now at 2 to 1 to 1, guys. We're so much closer. We're gonna do one more top 3, and then we're gonna do our what happens next, and we'll get out of here. Let's put our next top 3 list on here, guys. I want to know what your top 3 pet peeves are. Your top 3 ones that just burn you up.
I have to think on this one.
Yeah, so
we'll
let you
give
go
you time.
last, and we'll let you go first.
Okay, well, that's fitting because my top one does have to do with Justin.
Oh, thanks.
I've
Florida man.
I've talked about this before. I talked about it when I guest hosted What the Fashion, but Justin has this thing where he can't poop in public. So we will be out and he will have to derail the whole night to go home and take a shit.
Because I'm a gentleman.
How do you do the road? Do you hold it for a weekend?
Yeah. It's what happens when you're primarily a top. So
And a top he is.
yeah, you get to train that puppy, you know?
You are a king on your own home toilet, I tell you.
Wow.
I need a Netflix documentary called Shit King. So
All right, what's number 2, Justine?
Okay, number 2.
thank you, Justine. That's 2 now. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep notes, bitch. Okay, so number 2, I would say, is when you make a plan with someone and then they like just flaky people in general, which I think is it's hard in LA because everyone's so fucking flaky. It's like, I'll give you a couple passes, but if we make a plan and it's the 3rd day and you just don't show up, go fuck yourself, truly.
Yeah.
That's a big one for me. And then number 3 is wet sleeves, you guys. And I've been dealing with wet sleeves a lot. Let me explain where I'm coming from here. We're all washing
Wet
our
sleeves?
hands a lot.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're washing our hands a lot and my sleeves get wet. And then I'm wearing a sweatshirt with wet sleeves and it's very aggravating. So that one is not personal.
Do you ever just
to
do
any
this?
person.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm so glad I talked about this on the podcast because I could just do that very easy thing.
yeah, that's a life hack that's not a hack. Yeah.
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 Yeah, you
Do
could
one of
just-
those.
Yeah.
You just roll your sleeves up. That's
Yeah.
What do you
Two of
want?
those.
What do you, Justin? You weren't ready. I had to go first. Okay.
Brad Williams, tell me your top
Yes.
3.
All right. Well, it's weird that Justine said that one of her pet peeves is the people that cancel plans. One of my pet peeves is people that keep plans. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate that. Just cancel it.
Oh my god.
You know how happy I am when I get that text 30 minutes before dinner where they go, "Hey, sorry, we can't make it tonight. Something came up." I go, "Thank Christ." And then I just stay home and I pet my dog and I watch more Netflix. It's amazing.
And play with the baby.
Yeah, you watch
Play with
the
the
baby.
I watched the baby a few times. All right. This is a brand new pet peeve of mine, and it's probably a pet peeve that a lot of parents have, but it's when it's your friends that don't have kids, when you say what happened with your baby and they go, "Oh yeah, I get that. I have a dog. Eat shit and die." Okay, just die. Just die. No, your dog is not like the kid. You can't walk your dog. I can't walk my baby around on a leash. I can't
Well, you
leave my
can.
baby in a hot car. I can't
But-
watch my baby take a crap on my neighbor's lawn, although I would love to do that.
I've always
can't.
said that, Brad. Like, if your son was licking his nuts at a Christmas party, you'd be like, "Hey, man, what are you doing, bro? You can't do that." You know what I mean? It's not the same thing at all.
It's not.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
So,
What's
and then-
number 3, man?
And then my last one, every comedian will understand this. Anyone who's ever gotten married or thrown a big party will understand this. People that text you when they know you're busy about and they have questions when it's like, no, you're an adult. You should be able to do that. Like every comic has gotten the text from their friend that like 5 minutes before the show starts, they go, "Where do we park?"
Yeah.
I feel this one so much.
And
Like-
you're like, how do you function on a day-to-day basis as a human being?
Yeah.
And how did the 250 other people that aren't my friend know where to park? How did they figure it out?
You know what
What's
I love
wrong
too?
with you?
I love the, hey, what time's the show start? Do you
Yeah.
have Google, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Absolutely.
all
You're
right.
like, yeah, because you're like, because all you're asking me to do is the exact same thing you can do to get this information.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna just Google it. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know what time the show starts
Right.
off the top of my head.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
And then Justin, we'll move to your pet peeves.
Sure.
Is that what's funny is that, and of course they assume that we know what time our shows start. But the truth of the matter is,
We don't.
most of the time, I don't. I just show up at the club and I go on stage and they go, "Hey, showtime." I'm like, "Good, all right, cool." Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what time the Saturday early show starts. I know what time they're picking me up. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's either 7 or it's 8.
Or
Take a
7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7:30, or 8. Those are the three.
Yeah.
Justin,
Yeah,
hit me
3
with your
options.
top 3 pet peeves.
All right, my one of mine that's very near and dear to me, and this goes in 2 places. It's phones in close spaces. Those people who are on their phones like when the plane lands and they're just full volume.
Oh.
People
Yeah.
who are on their phones in movie theaters, full brightness, just like checking shit.
Yeah.
So people on their phones in airport tunnels, on the planes, and in movie theaters. That's one. The second one, and this just pisses me off, is forced laughter. Like that. Yes. When nothing funny is being said, and you just hear a group of people just like, and you're like,
I love that.
and then it's one thing to laugh at something because we think it's funny, but there's a difference between genuine laughter and fake laughter.
Right.
And it's not Brad.
Oh, you're a genius. You're so good.
And then the last one is terrible parents. And those are the people who cannot control their children in public.
Ooh.
One instance that gets into my head, the last time I was on the road, I think we were in Ohio, and we were waiting for the plane to board, and this kid was just bouncing a basketball on the tile. Just good. And I had to turn around and I made eye contact with the kid and I go, and he got scared and was like, and went and told his mom that she goes, "Did you speak to my son?" I was like, "No, I didn't. I just looked at him and said, no." I'm like, "This isn't a basketball court. We're all waiting here. We're tired. We're frustrated.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, kid." So I like parents who are like, "No, like, be a good parent."
Yeah. And it's something else if you're seeing the parent try but fail. You're like, all right, you're trying. You're making an effort. But the ones that are just completely oblivious to whatever their child is doing.
Just running around, just knocking shit over. Like, I hate the excuse of, "Well, he's just a kid." No.
That's the one. I have to tell you, Justin, you hit on 2 of my top 3 pet peeves also. So you're going to get a point, but Brad, the fake laugh, you're stealing a point too. So I think we're all tied at 2 right now.
Oh my God.
The next,
and that toilet paper is good for a number 2.
The next, Hey, Gauge and Anthony, let's go straight to what happens next. So the winner of this one wins the roll of toilet paper.
And this is such a good one. I love this one.
So this is what happens next, everybody. This is where we show you a video and we'll stop it midway and then you tell us what you think happens next. Let's take a look at the video.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'm not sure what's... Oh! Okay, what happens next? what happened next.
Wow.
A cross-species transmission. I don't know what that means. Bloody nose, broken toes. Oh, fingers crossed.
I don't want to see that.
He enters low Earth orbit. Or D, land ho. Okay, I will go first. I am going to say land ho. Oh, no. I think something comes in that gate. So I'm going to go with the animal, cross species, whatever that was. So I'm going to go with the cross species. What do you think? What do you think, Brad?
Well, the last time I was on this, I was on your show and we played this game. It was a woman dancing in this street, and the most random answer was cone to the dome. And I thought, well, that can't be it. And sure enough, it was. A traffic cone flew from off camera, nailed this bitch in the head. So I think you have to go with the most unexpected. Like bloody nose, broken toes. Sure, that would happen if the guy's flying up and he doesn't put his arms and legs back down. I'm going to go with land ho. And specifically, land ho is going to be something that's in the water coming on land. Like a boat crashes through the gate.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh
my
so
God.
bloody nose, bloody everything. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. It's funny because I know that when I said land ho, Justine just thought, oh, my nickname in high school. No, not that one. Not that. I think something from the water is going to come on land.
Well, just to be fair, she experimented with women, so she was a Klondike. So.
Good one, Justin. Funny because it's true.
Yeah.
Justine, what do you think?
I'm going to go, as someone who went to an all-girls high school, I'm going to go with bloody nose, broken toes.
Yeah.
That's just my instinct. It looks like the next logical step. It's the thing we want to see the least. That's what I'm going with.
All right. What do you think, Justin?
Well, I'm going to make this one quick. I'm going to go, I think, I'm with you, Josh. I think a cross species, I think a dog or something is going to run underneath him and he's going to fall on top of it.
That's what I think too. Guys, let's play the video. And the winner who gets this answer right wins this roll of toilet paper. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
That dog is hanging on so tightly.
And this guy is clearly quarantined.
Hey, listen, like there's so many things happening. First of all, that is a tiny swimsuit to have a dog humping you.
Yeah.
Like, and that dog is holding on. This is what strikes me about this video. For sure, because of the way the guy reacted, this is not the first time that.
No.
No.
Yeah.
This is something that happens on a daily basis over in that dude's backyard.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's having someone film it. It's like he's showing off his new skill, you know?
Yeah.
Guys.
He's like Time's Pup.
Guess who won this toilet paper? Congratulations. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
Wait, who? I won it?
You did.
Yeah.
I'm going to set it on fire. No, it's good. I'm glad. Thank you. Just throw it over my patio.
You're very welcome. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. Plug whatever you want to plug.
Oh, I'll go first. Funny Dance Show, Wednesday at 11 p.m., 10 Central on E. You can catch up on the NBC or E apps. And Brad's episode is a week from Wednesday. So definitely tune in for that and every other Wednesday. Thank you.
Brad?
That was really good.
Thanks.
Right now, I'm going to plug the only way that I have to make money nowadays. Cameo. Cameo.com/Brad Williams Comic. Go on there. I'll give you a shout out. I'll wish a friend happy birthday. I broke up with someone recently, or someone had me break up with their girl via
I was like,
Cameo. Yeah, no. I'm still married. We're still
okay.
Got it.
We're still good. But yeah, just go to cameo.com/Brad Williams Comic and book me to do some weird stuff.
All right, Justin.
You can see me on the Funny Dance Show on Wednesdays, like Justine said. You can also follow me on Instagram at Justin Martindale, on Twitter at Just Martindale. And also, if you need a podcast to listen to that I'm on it, check out the Honeydew Podcast with Ryan Sickler and the Joe Rogan Experience with Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Guys, this show, come back and check out Control Chaos. We're doing it twice a week now. Also, I do my high live every Monday night if you want to see somebody get really high and turn on a camera and do weird shit. Also,
we're going to do that this week, right? Next week?
Yep. I also have a new show on Facebook Watch called Josh Wolf's Wonderful World of Weird. And this past week, this first episode we put out, I got a leech put on my butthole, so make sure you go check that out.
Oh my God.
Don't talk about Bethany that way.
She's right here. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you guys.